Bienvenidos, señoras y señores, a mi Sala Productions. I'm fucking back! I wasn't feeling well, but now I do. You better be ready, because I know I am. Let's go! Here we go! My side-by-side comparisons video one more time. And we have here Gianna Sisters, The Twisted Dreams, respectively on the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One. Another game that was from last gen that was completely remastered. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video here today is because I have a really good friend that is cool as can be. He's a YouTuber as well, and he really wasn't aware of this game. There's a game that came out recently on Xbox Live called Rogue Stormers. It's a 4-player shoot 'em up, side-scrolling action adventure game. And the people who did this game are the same people who did that new game. So I recommended it to him. He wasn't aware of Gianna Sisters. I don't know if he's heard of it before. I don't think he did. So I told him to buy the bundle because they were selling it as a bundle pack, and I believe at this very moment they still do. You can get it for $24.99 and you get both games. I owned this game originally on the 360, and it's one of those games that I can honestly say is a hidden gem, especially for old school retro gamers that like this style of game like myself. Okay, and shout outs to all of them out there, from my boy New Legal to E-Rock to Master Chief to Tuck Master and Big Kahuna. The point of this side-by-side is I'm going to show you the differences, but I dedicate this to Fog Sticky, F-A-G Sticky, a.k.a. Lewis Hiram. That's my boy. He's over here on the community breaking bones and breaking legs, playing all types of games. He's a true gamer, and my hat goes off to you, my brother. Salute. I dedicate this one to you because, you know, you kind of deserve it and you asked for something different, and there it goes. Gianna Sisters is in the vein of Super Mario Brothers, the old school side-scroller Sonic games like, you know, the old school Gex, or Jax if you will, and Earthworm Jim, and all the beautiful classics like Arrow the Acrobat, and even Chester the Cheetah. It has a nice twist to it. It has some beautiful gothic graphics. The premise of the story is two sisters that basically get trapped in two different worlds. The good sister, that's nice and clean cut, basically gets trapped in the evil looking, more gothic, hellish styled world, while the gothic sister and the emo gothic sister get stuck in the beautiful, bright and kind of Little House on the Prairie style beauty a world. They're both stuck in two opposite worlds of each other. I don't know if it's a subliminal message, basically, so that people can learn to understand the differences between two different people that, even though they're the same because they're twins, they have two different lifestyles and beliefs, or if it's just that it's her alter ego. The reason why I say that is because I never got the privilege to beat the game, because one, it's long, and two, it's ridiculous hard, and it has a lot of time consumption to go to it to try to get every single ruby and emerald to complete each level at 100%. Let's go to my beautiful assistants, press start, and let's start showing the differences. The Xbox One version is the director's owl cut, as you see. And that's because they added a lot of new things to the game. They added a lot of new things. And like extra levels. I believe extra masters that you fight. And extra puzzles that you have to conquer. The game has a beautiful, beautiful style and twist. As you see here on the right-hand side, or my left actually, it has like a pumpkin theme. They made it more of a Halloween style, and the original had the more mystical kind of dreamy style, like Nights into Dreams. These two sisters are in the bed. They're both reading a story on their phone, I believe, and that's where they get eluded into this world. So let's press start and show you the comparisons and the differences. It's a very beautiful, colored and lightly lit game. You see here the intro. One looks a huge of with a hues of orange. The other one has a hues of blue. Subtle differences. They get trapped because they're fighting over a jewel, and they go through this portal. Now the gimmick of the game is that you have the ability to press the button on the fly with no load times. Okay, you have the ability to press the button and change the graphics on the level and morph them, if you will. So when you're in the nice world, you can press the button, switch to the other sister, and the level turns into the bad world in real time. Kind of like, think of it as the button, the way they did it with the Halo Master Chief Collection and Halo 1 and Halo 2. How you can press the button and you see the differences between the old graphics and the new graphics. The only difference here is they're both the same modern day graphics. It's just one looks gothic style and the other one looks evil style, like from another evil dimension. As you see how you start here, you see they're both in the same world, and it looks like it both looks like it's orangey. It's like more Halloweeny style. Off the back, I can tell you one game on the 360 is 30 frames per second. On the Xbox One is 60 frames per second. Now, the second difference right off the back is the resolution. On the Xbox 360 is 720. That is upscaling to 1080p. And on the Xbox One, it's a native 1080p. And where you can tell the difference a lot is because everything looks a lot clearer as far as the details and the backgrounds and the foregrounds. Now, as you see here, how they're just collecting the jewels. Now, both of you press the Y button, and you'll see how you morph into the other character. I believe it's the Y for the 360 and the Xbox One. Let's see. Well, not yet, because I have to get to that point. All right, they gotta keep going. I forgot about that. My bad. Basically, it's an action platformer. You collect these rubies, you jump, you can smash on top of the heads of these characters to kill them, like you would in Mario. Every graphic is drawn in the background and in the foreground and in the front ground in 3D. It's a 3D, 2D side-scrolling platformer action adventure game. You can tell distinctively the details a lot more pronounced on the Xbox One version. The game is a whole lot of fun. Very difficult, very challenging. So for all those enthusiastic platformers, enthusiasts, this is definitely the game for you. You'll definitely enjoy it. I know you will. So, let's see. You see how you got this dragon? You actually fight it later on. It's a master in the game. He has your sister captured, or what seems to be someone that you know. He ate him, put him in his mouth. Now he's digesting and makes fun of you, and then he goes and flies away. Now, right there, you're going to see there's a little platform in the background where the waterfall is. And if you notice, it shows you two different images and shadows. That means it's telling you, it's like the tutorial, to switch to the other character. Now, both of the views change. You saw how they just switched in real time? Change. There you go. Change again. You see? Now they both changed to the beautiful, lightly lit world, and everything else is all nice and bright. The gimmick of the game is you got to keep swapping from sister to sister, so that the levels morph in order for you to get up to higher places, to get onto other platforms, and to acquire the yellow and red rubies. The yellow represents the blonde hair sister, and the red represents the red hair sister. Now, this game is unique in its own right because it has its own style and flair and feel. I highly recommend it. When I bought it on the Xbox 360, I believe it was a $15 game. When it came out for the Xbox One, I believe it was also a $15 game. But I didn't want to pay $15 again since I already owned it. And I didn't know if the changes granted enough for me to purchase it again. But since I loved the game so much, I didn't mind buying it again. So what I did was, I waited until I saw it on sale. And when I saw it on sale, I picked it up for, I believe, was $7 on the Xbox One. Excuse me, I have a little cough for some reason. My voice wants to be raspy all of a sudden. Or my throat feels raspy. Sorry. Now, for all those who might have been interested or never played it or had an interest in purchasing it, I hope this video helps you. I hope I guide you enough where you understand the differences and you feel if it warrants enough for the purchase if you already owned it on the 360. But to be honest with you, this is one of those games that I can honestly say it does feel right to buy it again on Xbox One because they have added stuff and content that they put into it, like new levels, new worlds, new master encounters, and new platforming puzzles to conquer that you will not see on the 360 version. And the enhanced graphics as far as the frame rate, resolution, and obviously the drawn distance of the detail is phenomenal. It looks really nice, really sharp, really beautiful. They're both on a 1080p screen, as you see. This is my setup. You're seeing it live, so there's no editing, no Elgato bullshit like a lot of people probably do to try to make one game look better than the other. The differences are that the 360 version has deeper blacks, so the colors look more vibrant, but you have less detail. On the Xbox One, you have less deeper blacks, but the colors look more natural, so the details stand out more in real time. So, you know, again, this was dedicated to my boy Fog Sticky. This is for you, Papa Loco. You know, Boricua's in the house. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you pick it up, or you did pick it up. And so, you know, and that when you play it, you enjoy it. And, you know, a lot the way I did. It's a hidden gem for sure. It's been out for quite a while, almost 3 years on the 360. And on the Xbox One for about a year. So, you know, it's one of the first remasters that they brought over. But I guess the game didn't do well on 360, so they decided to do it and give it another run and add the bells and whistles. I don't know if it was because it's a PC version, because I believe it came out for PC as well, and then try to give us the PC content. That could be the case. I'm not really sure, but I think that's the case. Also, one more thing. There's another game of the same name with the same girls called Gianna Sisters. Ooh, that's pretty loud. I like that. The HD audio really, you know, pops through those speakers. They have another version called Gianna Sisters Run, like R-U-N, like running. It's basically a speed run type game that you play like those tablet games that they have. So, you know, that's not the same game. Please don't get it mistaken. This one is Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams. The Director's Owl, the Director's Owl edition, or cut, if you will. I hope you enjoyed this, because I enjoy doing this for you people, because I have the privilege to own both of them, and many people may not have that privilege. So, if this helps warrant your purchase, I'm glad I was able to help you. Shout outs to all those who like it. Shout outs to the community. Shout outs to Megatron. People like Vorsec, Booch, Crap, you know, thanks Jen. I know even though they don't support my channel like that, but they know who I am. So if it helps you out, you guys can, you know, check it out for yourself, and you know, and enjoy it for what it is. Obviously, you know, big shout outs out there to Young Kano and Titanfall Princess. All these guys show me love in their own way, and you know, I'm trying to do this for everyone in the community. Thanks for joining me again. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you subscribe, remember, I appreciate it, because I know you don't have to, but you become part of my family. Xbox for life, like a sickness that cannot be cured. And I hope I can continue the momentum to keep you guys, my viewers, happy. Love you guys. See you soon.